Hello everybody, Naughty Nana Does here. I was just seen a thing on YouTube just a few minutes ago there. It's about Boris Sanchez. He's a reporter for CNN. And he was interviewing a Republican. I don't think she's a congresswoman or whatever. But anyway, she's a Republican in the House Subcommittee for Immigration and Citizenship. And she's also on the Judiciary Committee. Say that 10 times fast. Just saying. But anyway, if you like my videos, give us a thumb up. If you like your family and friends, share it. And please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get into this. So, she's being questioned about the stunts that Abbott, DeSantis, and Ducey are doing by sending these migrants to sanctuary cities. Because they think they're going to own the libs by sending them there. But the sanctuary cities are only too happy to help these people out. Not a problem. But they're skirting the issue here because they're not telling the sanctuary cities they're sending them to what time they're getting there, what city they're leaving them at, how many people are there, how many babies, how many seniors, the rest of the stuff so they can get these people help. Who's got hearings coming up so they can arrange all that stuff, not being told any of that stuff. So he asked her what her opinion was of the events in Martha's Vineyard this week by these three twits. So anyway, what she said was, I went to the Texas border 3 times last year. And it's a very serious situation. It's a very dangerous situation. Now, I'll be honest with you. Democrats are playing politics with people's lives. Okay, but who's filling up those buses and planes with the migrants at the border? Who's doing that? Not Democrats. And illegal, who are legally here seeking asylum, dropping them off in the dead of night in these cities. They don't know where they are. They have no money. They speak little or no English. No idea who's going to help them. They have no food or shelter. And it seems to be fine with her. They have a one-way ticket. There's no way they can get back. One-way ticket. Because they were promised all this good stuff. And she wouldn't answer the friggin' question. She wouldn't answer it. Instead, she said that the people on the border are being taken advantage by cartels. But isn't that exactly what Abbott and DeSantis and Ducey are doing? They're taking advantage of these people for a fucking political stunt. So they'll have something in their campaign for when they run for president or whatever the fuck they're going to run for, or the 22 election coming up. They're doing that for a stunt, and they want friggin' campaign material. But it's all lies. They lied to them saying that there would be housing, food, and jobs so they could help their family. And some of these families were living in a shelter in Texas, but they got booted out because they didn't have the $85 a day that it took to stay there. So they got put out on the street. And there was a picture on the news there where they were sitting at picnic tables, and they were, like, the kids were sitting there playing with a little toy on the ground, and one of the parents was nodding off on the table. They had no place to go. No place to go. So this woman named Perla, is what the migrants called her, come up and she talked a good game. And gave them all these promises and stuff. So she talked them in to getting on DeSantis friggin' flights. So what did they do? They took them put them on a bus. They took them to a hotel. They fed them a really nice dinner. They spent the night. They had a good night's sleep. And they got a good breakfast the next morning. Then they boarded a plane in Texas to Florida. But nobody got on or off in Florida. They just flew them to Florida and sat there. That was a photo op for that fucking asshole DeSantis. That's what that was. So nobody got on or off, and then that plane took off and went to Martha's Vineyard. Now, they were saying we gave them maps and everything else. It showed a map of the United States, and it showed a thing from Texas to Florida up to Martha's Vineyard on an island. They didn't know what Martha's Vineyard was, for Christ's sake. But anyway, these people are on the street. So along comes this Perla and promises them all this stuff. Now, I just think that she's a con woman that Ron DeSantis paid for, because he's got $12 million to burn, remember? That he paid her to round these people up for his goddamn stunt. That's human trafficking, because he didn't give a rat's ass about these people. He lulled them into a false sense of security, the two of them, and then took off. But he also had a videographer and his own photographer on that plane, so he could film the whole goddamn thing. So I'm thinking, is he just a sick, twisted son of a bitch that's out there filming these people to watch their torture and misery as they get off this plane and they're just stunned into complete silence because they don't know what the hell's going on or why they're there, who the hell's picking them up. They have nothing. He just left them there. But who showed up? Real Christians showed up. That's right. Real Christians showed up. They opened up the church. They found housing for these people. They put them up for the night. And then they took them back to the mainland where they're going to be able to get the government support that they need, because they don't have that on Martha's Vineyard, which that son of a bitch in Texas knew all along. These people have immigration hearings tomorrow. Tomorrow. Did he care about that? No, he gave them a one-way fucking ticket so they can basically renege on everything else, saying you didn't show up for your hearing, so you're going back. That's what they did. They're fucking these people over left, right, and center. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. That's what I'm thinking. So, and he asked her one other question. He says, is that how you were treated when you came from Russia to escape communism? Is that how you were treated? And she put on her big face and she said, I came here legally. I worked hard and went through the proper channels. Well, these fucking people walked through 10 goddamn countries on foot, through goddamn jungles and everything else with their babies. I think they came here the right way too. They came here and applied for asylum, just like you probably did too. So I think these people deserve the biggest chance ever. And Joe Biden, if you get the chance, put these people up, give them green cards, let them work, because they worked to get into this country. They deserve it. Ron DeSantis, Greg Abbott, Ducey, you're all fucking assholes. That's what you are, and you don't give a rat's ass for anybody. Take your bullshit and shove it right back up your ass and go back to hell. Please and thank you very much. Naughty Nana loves ya. What a day. What a day.